Living Faith Church relieved 40 pastors of their duties because of low generation of income. Sam Clef finally agreed with Daddy Freeze on his views about men of God. Welcome back to my channel. When I did new, welcome. When I did old, super duper welcome. Alright, now when I check below, when I see the subscribe button, click on the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to ring the notification bell so that you'll be the first to get notified anytime I upload a new video. Alright, my correct people, them get news with the share about pastor we come out can call Living Faith pastor, Bishop David Oyedepo. I don't really make this kind of news even when they watch my channel. This is like my first time because I was highly disappointed. I will not lie, I was highly disappointed. Pastor come out, can call Living Faith Church. He say they employ him, they pay him 40,000 and he has been trying his best. All of a sudden they can call and go headquarter. He say now only him. So what I don't do, which bad what I don't do. As he go there, come go the state regional headquarters, go discover say no be only him. Say plenty people dey there where they want relief of their jobs. Say they know they meet up to expectation and all that. My correct people they make we hear from the horse's mouth.
Your station name and the state.
Thank you so much, sir. My name is Pastor Peter Godwin Honoreza, pastor in Living Faith Church, Winners Chapel International, Abete, Ikere Ekiti.
Thank you. You told us you were sacked for no reason and that you want to reach the leadership and the entire Christian body to know what has happened. What really happened, Pastor Godwin?
Actually, by the special grace of God, our Father in the Lord, the Apostle over this commission, Living Faith Church, received a mandate from the Lord to plant 10,000 churches in Nigeria, and by the special grace of God, I'm privileged to be one of the pastors that was employed on the 28th of August, year 2020. That was last year. So after that, I engaged in kingdom advancement endeavor. I've been going about doing my duty to the Lord Almighty, trying my possible best to make sure I win souls to Christ. And unfortunately, on the 1st of June, and here is my deployment letter. This is my deployment letter. You can see that, you can view it. This is my deployment letter, which carries my name and my station. So on the 1st of July I received a call from the state church that the state pastor wants to see me. So I thought I am the only one, so I was surprised. I went, and when I went, I saw some pastors, over 40 pastors seated. So I joined them. Few minutes later, we were issued a letter, and here is the letter. Here is the letter. So I tried to open the content of the letter to see what was there. I saw that it's a letter of release, and it says, consequent upon the recent performance review which revealed that your church growth index fall below expectations, please be informed that your service as a pastor in charge are no longer required from this commission with immediate effect. You are to vacate the official accommodation and hand over all properties of the ministry in your custody, including the staff ID card, and to the area pastor before departure. So I called the management the following day to know what has really happened. Since I do not engage in any dubious act or any evil act. So what I was told from the management was that, you see, Pastor, it is well. This commission doesn't operate at a loss. So I was so surprised. So when I heard that, and they also told me the total income that is generated from my station should be able to cater for my welfare and my accommodation. So as a result of low income, I am hereby dismissed.
Alright, so my correct people them, so make I follow read the letter for una hear am. Alright, so Living Faith Church Worldwide International Mission Headquarters, Goshen, June 25th, 2021. Letter of release. Consequent upon the recent performance reviews which revealed that your church growth index falls below expectation, please be informed that your services as a pastor in charge are no longer required from this commission with immediate effect. You are to vacate the official accommodation where applicable and hand over all properties of the ministry in your custody, including your staff identity card, to the area pastor before departure. May you find grace from God for a new beginning. Peace. No be small thing, no. Alright, so my people there, so this thing does spark a whole lot of controversies, as many people come and say, so indeed church is a business. We'll be saying when I get targets, if you don't meet up this, if you don't meet up that, the person, they will start come from work, just like bank, just like every other business. So for real, that's so it be. Alright, so my correct people there, no be smart, Me personally, my own opinion be say the thing no make sense. It didn't go down well with me, But before then, more calculate. Because Living Faith, they say they want plant 10,000, grassroots churches all over the federation. So that 10,000 now, if you are paying 10,000 pastors, 40,000 a month, let's see how much you're spending. Alright, so I can't do calculation. I'll put on for screen. Say if you times 40,000 times 10,000, pastors, just as they've been get mandates, say they want, plant 10,000 churches, grants everywhere all over the federation. So what you gonna spend a month as their salary alone is 400 million every month. Alright, so more times in a year. So if you count times in a year, waiting you gonna pay those 10,000, grassroots pastors alone is 4.8 billion. Alright, my correct people them. As I said also, I don't know whether the church, was able to plant the 10,000, grassroots churches, just as they plan to do. I don't know whether they meet up with their target, but assuming say they meet up with their target, so waiting they go they pay them every month, just as I don't show una, so now 400 million for salary alone for those 10,000 pastors, for those grassroots churches. And mind you, that 400 million now, and for those 10,000 grassroots churches, so there are still other, churches. Of course, those ones then they generate their own revenue and all. So they are not like, but this other one way just the startup. That is what the church will be paying them monthly. And also, if they pay like that in a year, it would be 400 billion 80 million. I better make I know how they shout you. Hey, that video they will go. Before people go here, say this babe don't hammer. More visitation her. Alright, to my correct people there. Why I took my time in checking all these things. When I know this channel, when I know say I know they do like to the judge. I they like to if anything happen, I'd always want on my mind. I always want see reasons to why the person did what he did and all. So that one now, that 400 million monthly, they are aside the accommodation and everything they don't provide for the pastors. Alright, so my correct people, so make I check the 40 pastors with the relief of their job. Might see how much the church been they spend in a month. We be say they no fit continue to spend without getting back from it. So 40,000 times 40 people, that is 1.6 million every month. Now in the church been they spend. I don't know how much with their rents. I don't know. It also depends on the location. So this is what the church they were spending on them every month as salary, apart from the accommodation and all that. So now the church can say this 1.6 million where they spend, which I believe is a chicken change to Living Faith Church, they cannot be spending it again. So people now know they happy, say why will the church relieve them of their job just like that and all. Is it now a business venture? Because now when you go into business, now you go to say, okay, you will calculate your profit, you will calculate your loss. Okay, I don't invest so for this business. It's supposed to bring me back returns. So is this church of a thing actually a business. Now waiting on they like run for some people mind. Say if it's not a business, why are you doing all this kind of calculations? Like why are you calculating your losses and then your gain and all and all and all? So many people don't shook mouth for the mattress. So the thing don't really sound nice, you know, for many people here, even for my own ear, because I know Living Faith is a very, very rich church, very, very rich church. So if I don't see that one as help, even if they want to relieve them, they feel they're not competent, they for put, I don't know, can't really say, they don't do anything they want to do. Make I not talk with their things. So more here, waiting that the freeze talk. Of course, you know that the freeze will always have something to say. So more here, waiting that the freeze talk. So some players where when they get bass with that the freeze over in negative talk all the time about churches. So you can't just say, I was blind and ignorant, but now I can see clearly. Everything that the freeze have been saying is the truth. 90% of the Nigerian so-called men of Mammon are 419. It's your faith that makes you whole. So they collect money for miracles that happens through you. And that the phrase, you are the John the Baptist of this generation. I can finally see clearly. Oh, so that the phrase gonna reply, say, dear brother Sam Clef, I should never have fought you. That was so wrong of me. Rather, I should have waited for you to see what I saw. May Yahweh deliver us all. No be small thing, yo. Alright, so my current people, they wanna say that the Freeze and Sam Clef, they will not get correct arguments for inside 218. We be say they go back and forth with each other on top of this church mattress. It will start when, you know, they will heal one mentally challenged man for RCC, where the Freeze can shook mapu for the mattress. Now Sam Clef continue and say this in talking about men of God is becoming boring. So two of them they argue, they go back and forth. But now Sam Clef saying don't surrender, as in don't see some of the points where that the Freeze been they give, where him been refused to acknowledge that time. So you don't see it now. Alright, so my correct people, I wanna thank you so much for watching. I wanna stay beautiful. I wanna bye.